this ring to the...
My kids or grandkids ever ask, like, were you in the UFC or why weren't you in the UFC? I don't want to say, like, it got hard, so I went another way. You know, I want to do it my way. I want to chase my dreams. And if they don't come true, they don't come true. But if it's a possibility, I'm going to chase it.
Oh, JoJo hits him with a big knee.
Yeah.
Oh, he just dropped him.
Dropped him. Finish again like the old school Joe Giannetti.
Yeah, January 7th, I'm defending my lightweight title at Cage Titans. I'm looking forward to it. Back down to my home, my weight class. Make another statement for the UFC. They want to see me make 55. They want to see me fight a good guy, so that's what I'm trying to do.
Chris Grant Mason, Matt Cassette, Rob Fong, Calvin Cater. Like, this guy fought anybody and everybody. He was fighting for XCFL, which was a big league back then.
Jeffrey
Jose Aldo's training partner, and he was also his translator for that whole McGregor training. Masvidal, Masvidal's training partners.
The final point on Joe.
So at least try to get there, yeah. And then you wrestle or not, but get him there.
I'm excited to be here for 5 weeks and training with guys like that. My fight's not going to be any harder, for sure.
All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for the ceremonial weigh-ins for Cage Titans 57. I'm Andy Kurz. I'm going to be on the mic today and tomorrow. We're going to bring up to the stage we're going to bring up our security for the day. Big Mike Da Silva, Justin Simmons, and Johnny Cupcakes Campbell, as well as the president of Cage Titans, Michael Polver, to get this whole shindig officially started.
All right, guys. Hey, thank you guys for being patient with us on the live at home. We have all the fighters. Everybody's on weight, rip roaring, ready to go. You're not here to listen to me, but I will just do one quick disclaimer. I know you're all messaging me looking for tickets. Tickets are sold out. So all those fighters who asked you to get your tickets early and told you this would happen, it did happen. So the show is sold out for tomorrow night. But good news for you guys. You can go to Spectation Sports. They will be hosting our live stream. They have a whole slew of like fantasy games, online betting odds, all kinds of great stuff. So go check out the live stream. But without further ado, Cage Titans 52. So I'm going to turn it over. 52, 57. Shit, man, it's been a long day. But here we go, guys. Let's get these fighters to the stage.
52 was a long time ago. Today, it's the weigh-ins for Cage Titans 57. Bringing up to the scale first. These guys are actually opening up the main card. Our first pro fight of the evening. Let's bring up to the scale Josh Beauparlant. $162 for Josh Beauparlant. And his opponent, Jerry Muse. $159 for Jerry Muse. All right. That's a first. That's a first. Opening up the main card of Cage Titans 57, Josh Beauparlant versus Jerry Muse. All right, actually opening up Cage Titans 57, our lone Muay Thai fight of the night. First up to the scale, Teddy Politis. 145 for Teddy Politis. And his opponent, Avery Andrews. $145 for Avery Andrews. Teddy Politis versus Avery Andrews. Next up to the scale, our first MMA fight of Cage Titans 57. First up, Dion Perry. $155 for Dion Perry. And his opponent, Kai Michel. $155 for Kai Michel. We'll get him tomorrow. Dion Perry versus Kai Michel. We're good. He's gonna be right. All right, next up to the scale, Sean Wakefield. $190 for Sean Wakefield. And his opponent, Joe Lexus. $190 for Joe Lexus. Sean Wakefield versus Joe Lexus. Next up to the scale, Hannon Sanford. $137 for Hannon Sanford. And his opponent, Jack Noon. $140 for Jack Noon. Hannon Sanford versus Jack Noon. Next up to the scale, Santi Munoz. $148 for Santi Munoz. And his opponent, Drew Arpin. $145 for Drew Arpin. Santi Munoz versus Drew Arpin. Next up to the scale, Lindsay Kelly. $142 for Lindsay Kelly. And her opponent, Amanda Ferreira. $140 for Amanda Ferreira. Lindsay Kelly versus Amanda Ferreira. Next up to the scale, Brett Layton. $145 for Brett Layton. And his opponent, Joe Atala. $145 for Joe Atala. Brett Layton versus Joe Atala. Next up to the scale, Josh Rodriguez. $170 for Josh Rodriguez. And his opponent, Tyler Menard. $171 for Tyler Menard.
Let's go!
Josh Rodriguez versus Tyler Menard. And closing out the undercard for the undisputed amateur flyweight champion. First up to the scale, the reigning, defending amateur flyweight champ, Tyler Smythe. $125 for Tyler Smythe. And his opponent, the former amateur flyweight champion, now the challenger, Nate Russell. Tyler Smythe versus Nate Russell for the undisputed amateur flyweight championship.
All right, guys, that concludes our undercard. Before our main card, we got a quick video for you guys to check out. Pumping up.
From Drayton, Massachusetts, he's representing Luzon MMA. Let's hear it for Andrew, the Gladiator Valdina.
All right, next up to the scale, Seth Bosler. $135 for Seth Bosler. And his opponent, Andrew Valdina. $135 for Andrew Valdina. Seth Bosler versus Andrew Valdina.
Regiment Training Center. Let's hear it for Aaron Short Fuse Hughes. Let's hear it for Matt Denny.
Next up to the scale, Matt Denning. $155 for Matt Denning and his opponent, Aaron Hughes. $155 for Aaron Hughes. Matt Denning versus Aaron Hughes.
And here he is. Now, heavy-handed, loves to chuck knuckles, loves to throw down.
Next up to the scale, Will Smith. $135 for Will Smith. And his opponent, Cam Arnold. $137 for Cam Arnold. Will Smith versus Cam Arnold.
From Abington, Massachusetts, he's representing Sick Your Tongue and Luzon MMA. Let's hear it for Slippery Pete, Peter Barrett.
A legend in this building and at this promotion. Got to the UFC from here and is trying to get back.
From Wasilla, Alaska, let's hear it for Chris Barrett.
Next up to the scale, our co-main event of Cage Titans 57. First up, Chris Berberick. $170 for Chris Berberick. And his opponent, Peter Barrett. $165 for Peter Barrett. Co-main event of Cage Titans 57, Chris Berberick versus Peter Barrett.
My kids or grandkids ever ask, like, were you in the UFC or why weren't you in the UFC? I don't want to say, like, it got hard, so I went another way. You know, I want to do it my way. I want to chase my dreams. And if they don't come true, they don't come true. But if it's a possibility, I'm going to chase it.
Oh, JoJo hits him with a big knee. Yeah. Oh, he just dropped him.
Dropped him. Finish again like the old school Joe Giannetti.
Yeah, January 7th, I'm defending my lightweight title at Cage Titans. I'm looking forward to it. Back down to my home, my weight class. Make another statement for the UFC. They want to see me make 55. They want to see me fight a good guy, so that's what I'm trying to do.
Chris Grant Mason, Matt Cassette, Rob Fong, Calvin Cater. Like, this guy fought anybody and everybody. He was fighting for XCFL, which was a big league back then. Jose Aldo's training partner, and he was also his translator for that whole McGregor training. Masvidal, Masvidal's training partner.
There's the final point on Joe Hill.
So at least try to get there, yeah. And then you wrestle or not, but get him there.
I'm excited to be here for 5 weeks and training with guys like that. My fight's not going to be any harder, for sure.
All right, now we're on to our main event of Cage Titans 57 for the undisputed professional lightweight champion. Up to the scale first, Saul Almeida. $155 for the challenger, Saul Almeida. And next up to the scale, the reigning, defending, professional Cage Titans lightweight champion, Joe Giannetti. $153 for Joe Giannetti. Saul Almeida versus Joe Giannetti. The main event for Cage Titans 57 for the undisputed professional lightweight championship.
All right, guys, there you have it. We have a stack card for you tomorrow night. Cage Titans kicking off 2023 in a big way, Cage Titans 57. As you heard at the beginning of the broadcast, unfortunately, if you waited this long to try to get tickets, tickets are sold out. There's no more tickets. I don't care who you know. If you know me personally, whatever, there's absolutely no more tickets. The building is sold out. But for those who still want to catch all the action, go to CageTitansFC.com. There is a link to our new broadcast partner, Spectation Sports, or you can go directly to SpectationSports.com and get the Cage Titans 57 stream. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow night at the fights.
Caught the sun down at Castle Island. Summer spending its finest gold. They were selling and we were buying. Just looking for someone to hold. Another fit, another fight, I never saw you blink. We've been up against the crab apple slingshot.
Plymouth, Massachusetts. Let them hear